Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new first impression. Today I'm going to be testing out two new products from Maybelline from the Total Temptation collection. So the only thing I don't have is the eyeshadow palette, I think it is, but I am going to be testing for you guys out today the mascara and also the brow definer. So first of all, let me tell you a little bit about these and then we'll get right into the demo. So first off, we have the Total Temptation Brow Definer. This retails for $7.99 and comes in 3 shades. So there is blonde, medium brown and deep brown. I have the deep brown shade and I actually very kindly got sent these by Maybelline, both the mascara and the brow definer. But I think if I was to probably buy this again, I would go for the medium brown, but we'll see how this is and see how dark it is. So packaging wise, I really love the colour of the Total Temptation collection. And then on one end you get sort of like this dome shaped spoolie. It's definitely like nothing I've ever seen before. It's really tiny and I suppose it's supposed to really get into the brows well because of the shape of it. Then we have on the other side, if I can get this open, we have the diamond shaped brow definer. This is a really nice shape and it's quite small actually, so I'm excited to use this, and it's also retractable as well. Now if you guys have seen, I did a Maybelline first impression, I want to say last year, on one of their new brow definer pencils that was very similar to this, but it was just sort of like a skinny pencil, and I really like that. So hopefully I will enjoy using this as well when we test it out. So next I'm just going to read to you a little bit about this before we test it. So it says, for soft defined looking brows, teardrop definer to fill desired shape, and a fluffy rounded brush to blend for a natural look. Given to Total Brow Temptation for softly defined natural looking brows, easy to use in just 2 simple steps. Step 1, use teardrop definer to fill desired shape, and then step 2, use fluffy brush to blend for a natural looking finish. So let's go on to the Total Temptation mascara. So this retails for $8.99, and as far as I can see this only comes in black. Again, I love the packaging of this, and the brush inside is a bristled brush and it's kind of like a long fluffy brush. So let me tell you a little bit about this mascara. So it says, given to Total Lash Temptation for ultimate length and volume with a creamy whipped formula enriched with coconut for lashes that feel softer and more conditioned and nourished. And also this mascara actually contains 9.5 mils of product, and then the brow definer has 0.15 grams of product. So let's zoom you in now and get right on with the demo. And I also wanted to remind you, if you haven't seen one of my first impressions, that I do my first check-in after I finish my makeup. Then I do a second time check-in sort of late afternoon, and then a final time check at the end of the night where I share with you my final thoughts and a score out of 5. Okay, first off I'm going to use the brush side to brush my brows up. And actually I do want to mention that this brush is actually teardrop shaped, not dome shaped like I said. It's just like a little tiny teardrop brush. So now that that is all brushed up, I'm going to go in with the pencil side. So first impressions, the colour first of all is not actually bad at all. I did use a really light hand to apply this and do lots of blending with the brush side. The pencil glides on really easily, but I have to say it will probably take me a few goes to get used to this kind of shaped pencil. I'm usually just used to using a really fine pencil and also just sort of brow cream and things. But I really like this. It's really easy and quick if you're short for time and things like that. So I think what I'm going to do is just pop on my eyeshadow and eyeliner, and then I'll be back to do the mascara. So I actually just decided to do all of my makeup just to save some time. So let's go in with the mascara to finish. Now usually I would curl my lashes, but when I do first impressions I like to test it without the lash curlers to start with. Okay, so there's definitely quite a lot of excess on the brush, so I'm just wiping that off and let's go in. Oh, this actually smells really nice. It doesn't smell like coconut, it actually smells like chocolate. It's really odd. Wow, okay, I have to say I am really impressed by this mascara. It's lengthening, it's volumizing without the clumps, it's also buildable. So I ended up doing 3 coats on the top lashes and then 1 on the bottom. The only thing I would say is definitely make sure you wipe the brush before you use it, because this kind of brush does sort of get a lot of mascara build up. And also what I did on the bottom lashes is I wiped the brush with a tissue before I applied it to the bottom lashes, just because I didn't want it to be so thick on the bottom. But yeah, I am really loving this. So what I'm going to do now is tell you the time. So it's 8 minutes past 3, so I will see you in a bit, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back for the second check-in. The time now is 23 minutes past 7, so I'm just going to jump right into seeing how both these products have worn. So starting off with the brow definer pencil, it still looks really good. It hasn't rubbed away anywhere, and actually I'm really liking this darker colour. I think it's a good match. The only thing I would say is, just because I have long brow hairs, I would probably set this with a bit of clear brow gel, but so far so good. So moving on to the mascara, this still looks really good as well. My lashes still look lifted, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. I haven't had any transfer or flakiness underneath. And actually I think this would look even better if I curled my lashes, so I'll let you know how that goes in my blog post that will go with this first impression. And that is it. I will see you now at the end of the day to share with you my final thoughts. So see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome back for the final check-in. The time now is 39 minutes past 10. So I'm just going to share with you my final thoughts on the mascara and brow definer. So starting off with the brow definer, price wise this is a little bit more expensive for a drugstore brow pencil, and comparing this to Maybelline's micro brow pencil, this is the more pricier one. So this is $7.99 and the micro brow pencil is $5.99. However, they both come in the 3 shades. So I think it comes down to personal preference, but this one is still really good. I really like the brush on this. I like how tiny it is, so you can really get into the brows and blend out the pencil, which brings me on to application. This was really easy to use. It's a nice soft pencil, and this color was actually a really good match for me. So longevity, let's have a look. So this is still looking really good. It still looks actually the same as when I put it on this afternoon. So overall, I did really like this, but I think if I had to choose between them two, I would probably go for the micro brow pencil. But I will keep you updated on the blog post to go with this video when I test this out a bit more. So I'm going to award the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer a 4.7 out of 5. So lastly, moving on to the Total Temptation Mascara. I think you probably guessed by now that I really love this mascara. However, again, I do think this is a little bit more expensive for a drugstore mascara. But this does have a unique selling point because it has that coconut infused factor to it. So it is a little bit different compared to sort of your average drugstore mascara. So packaging wise, I really love the packaging for this whole Total Temptation collection. And I really enjoyed using this brush. Despite there being a lot of mascara buildup on the brush, once you've kind of wiped it off, it's a really good long, thin, lengthening brush. And also the mascara itself is a really nice consistency. It's not clumpy, and it just helped overall give my lashes loads of volume and length. So longevity wise, this still looks really good. It still looks nice and lengthened. I don't have any flaking or transfer, and like I said before, I will keep you updated when I try this out with the eyelash curlers as well. So I am going to award this mascara a 4.9 out of 5. It's such a brilliant mascara if you love something that's lengthening and volumizing, and I would definitely recommend trying this out. And that is it, guys. So give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. Also, don't forget to check out my blog post down below when it goes live. I will link it in the comments and also in the info box below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter for more inspiration. And if you did miss my last video, you can go ahead and click on the picture link in the middle and that will take you to that video. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, or whatever you're doing, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video, which will be a lifestyle video. Take care, bye.